Wha Gwann, everybody. Today I'm in Hanover to check out Lobster Trap. Lobster Trap has their own lobster traps in the water where they catch the lobster and prepare them in the kitchen, freshly done. It's a place that you have to make a reservation for, so you need 24 hours advance notice for reservations to come down here. But the fish, the lobster, the shrimp, everything that they have in the kitchen is absolutely fresh and totally coming straight from the sea. Right across the bay is the world famous Roundhill Hotel. If you don't want to access by car, you can access by sea, and they have absolutely spectacular dishes going on in there. These are the fishermen going out, so the fish is fresh, the lobster is fresh, the shrimp is absolutely a masterpiece of flavor. For over 20 years, Mr. Wright and his family have been operating Lobster Trap.
So I would say from 2000.
Oh, that's 22 years.
It's 22 years. Still going.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well,
I did last night. I get the last stock, so the food tastes are better than before. I don't change anything. I still on the same vibration.
just sitting here and seeing the time that you take, you know that is not food that prepared with haste. It's food that prepared with clean intentions,
yes.
Time, love.
Yes, my bro.
Pride, tradition are words that best describe his creative outlook of food.
Naturality in everything you do. Your hands stay up as far. Other people don't know that.
Absolutely.
Food tastes better.
Yeah, man. His daughter Tiffany now works beside him, carrying on the tradition, carrying on the legacy.
It makes sense you have a thing and I know to run it.
Absolutely, absolutely.
You must carry everything. Oh, that tree and the spoon.
Man just started to trust me. I tell him, that's why I call pride in a food and pride in whatever. When you taking time and doing things.
You know, over 24 years.
24 years of training.
Actually,
That become professional now.
you have to. Otherwise, as very long you leave and go to something else.
He is literally cutting up the vegetables and taking his time to place them, putting each down with delicacy, with care, the time, the preparation that he takes to put into it, just dealing with it with his hands, the soaking of it, and just making sure that everything is placed where it's supposed to be. It's almost like having, it's not almost, it's very much fine dining in an awesome Jamaican setting.
Like when the shell left like this. He was to take off the shell off of some of them. So no, sir, no, he just be truth.
I kind of like when the shell left on.
Yeah, he give it
More
preserve
flavor.
it. Yeah, and he preserve it more.
It's more your food is good. Steam them.
And I like it grilled.
Then dry them out.
Ah, dry them out. And you get more some trash.
Yeah, natural seasoning.
Natural man, me not do it. I don't use them as the seasoning of their stuff, never use them. And me have it now for 18 years.
18 years you have the
Yes,
all-purpose
I use
seasoning.
it, me not work it. When it's small, I know. They never have all the seasoning like that. Before that thing. They never have them a shop.
No, natural seasoning you have to
Natural seasoning I forget. So when I'm born, constantly intend to continue with it. And my ancestors them go. Yeah, they were in the 1990s.
Yeah. How they eat.
How they eat.
Yeah.
Alright, and say coffee. A good PR, but no one tell all the bridging and tell all the doctor, the doctor. No, tell the guy who got school go and that. Not go say no, because my ancestors them drink coffee more than any other man in my town.
Right, true.
Because they used to have like like 4 gallons of coffee pan fire. All the while. Never go
to drink.
Never go to grandma's kitchen
And grandma have coffee.
and have coffee. Over this entire town, especially the fishermen them I know, they come to drink coffee down here. You know, next thing, when we show virgin, you can't smoke the grouper,
Yeah.
natural.
Yeah, man.
Because they used to have grouper. Normally, when have grouper come, and they would have grouper until January, February. So that when they don't smoke the grouper, they have to cook it. And then do cookie or coconut milk and cookie. And with all that sweet.
Coconut milk.
Coconut milk, man.
I'm
Coconut.
not so run down grouper.
Yeah, man.
Sour orange money. The smell of sour orange alone, man. I love that smell. Sour orange is one of my favorites, you know.
Yeah, you saw orange, like lemonade.
Yeah. Oh, God. Nothing sweet like that. Nothing sweet like that.
Man.
I use a wet sugar with it.
Yeah, man.
That's sweet.
So that's how I miss red sugar.
Yeah.
Chilla and me used to get my red sugar from. I miss that. My grandfather used to could make it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think nearly.
And then make him on wet sugar and
Yeah, all that done.
This is rockfish,
Yeah, rockfish.
and people call it grouper as well.
Yes, rockfish or grouper, family or grouper.
Now this is the fish that you're serving today.
Yeah,
Yes. And you do it, just do it on the flat top and grill it
yeah, just like that.
with natural seasonings,
Natural
no powder,
seasoning,
no nothing.
No powder, nothing like that.
Awesome. Fresh, look at the eyes.
Fresh.
Tell you all the time. Eyes never lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So your
Beautiful.
seaman is supposed to know that. In time I sink in a steel fish.
No eye that AI them sink in or black up.
Or black.
Yeah, man. And then sink in them black then, don't.
Yes. When I sink in I drop it, you know.
That's fish, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
Sweetest eating fish, don't.
sweetest eating fish is a rockfish.
Yeah, man. Gummy and nice.
Yes. I would
that,
season
man.
up this rockfish, weighing 7 pounds, and then I put it on my grill, low fire, and bake it
Bacon.
straight like that. Just put it on the grill.
That's for Lennox Swiss.
Yeah.
And he might fight high protein, so he want the protein out of the snapper.
Yes.
Natural
Yeah,
snapper.
Natural snapper. Yeah, man.
Nice, very nice, pretty fish.
And them are the rockfish and the snapper punch in the Tyson, you know. Busting skull.
Yeah, man. The
Yeah,
rockfish
the
punch.
rockfish punch in the Tyson, busting skull. Busting skull.
It's a rock lick.
Yeah, you get a rock lick, turning good for
Yeah, man.
that.
Mr. Tyson, you get a rock lick from Mr.
Yes, my brother.
Yeah, man.
We've been there. Right.
yeah, man, Tiffany. Still 21 years, a flip alone. It's smelling up. What is in this pot that even after that smell, Tiffany?
The cinnamon, ginger, and the turmeric.
Cinnamon, ginger, and turmeric. That sounds like a flavor express. So we traveled to Lobster Trap and we just have an absolute feast available for us today. There is the grouper that's been pan-seared with the special spices, and we got it spicy, so we had some of that bird pepper just smothered onto it. She smothered it underneath it, above it, and just made it bathe in the aroma and the scent of the Jamaican flavors and the pepper, the spices and the heat of the country. Then we have the lobster. The lobster is what she has with the house butter sauce, and she says it's a family secret recipe. It's mostly natural ingredients that they cook with. The spices that they use are all fresh from the market. The level of care and just the sheer love that's been put into the food, the seasonings, the shrimp that is here looks absolutely amazing. Fragrances and the smells that encompass this were something that I haven't smelled in Jamaican kitchens before. I've smelled it in more Arabic kitchens and Oriental kitchens than actual Jamaican kitchens, down to the preparation of the salad, how he took his time to cut the salad and prepare everything. You know me, I'm not really a salad person, I love the meat, but this looks absolutely great. Just to show you how the salad looks as well. And to taste the shrimp now. Cooked perfectly. There's a light hint of cinnamon, but if I gave this to you, you wouldn't tell me that the cinnamon toast crunch. This is just a beautiful harmony and symphony with a little sweet undertone to it. It's more sweet and savory. It's hitting all the right notes, the expressions, the flavors that you were looking for when you come to somewhere and expecting just really nice food, really nice flavor profiles, very intense. The ginger is in there, the spice of the turmeric. I'm not tasting the cinnamon, but there's a very sweet undertone that just bursts with flavor that gives just when that hits you right, and a little mellow of a little heat. Nothing to write home about, just perfectly humming like that little hummingbird. Oh yeah. So there's the lobster, there's the grouper, and that's either a sweet potato or a regular potato, and the homemade lobster, the homemade butter, that's a secret butter sauce. So I'm going to go into the grouper first. It's so flaky, it's been pan-seared, and from you tear it apart, you see how nice it's been cooked. It still has that juiciness, that texture is still very flaky. You can see how juicy and tender it still remains after that quick sear, just to put a little heat on one side, a little crust on it, add that crust, and it pops with flavor of the natural herbs and spices that were lathered onto it and just smothered and bathed into it. So we're looking for that seasoning, looking for that little bit of heat that she put on with the bird peppers as well. Butter, like butter, cooked perfectly. It slices right through and it leaves the flavor of the fish. It's not over seasoned, not over spiced. I'm getting a hint of that pepper now, and that pepper is beautifully worked in with the fish, not overpowering at all. Just very nice flavor and a subtle but very nice Jamaican heat. Wow, that's very flavorful. That sear had just locked in all of that juice and all of that flavor. As I said, it's just a nice mellow heat. The seasoning keeps the fish fresh. You don't want to put too much seasoning or add too much seasoning to take away from the freshness of the fish, because it's a beautiful white meat. So here we have the lobster, and here we have the house butter sauce. And I'm just going to pour some of that. I'm going to soak it, lather it right on top. Look at all of it, get a little touch. Leave one so that I can try without it, but once that butter sauce goes right down into it, it's time to get into that lobster. Freshness of the lobster. The lobster traps are literally right over there. I'm looking at one of the buoys from where I'm sitting at the table, and that's how fresh the lobster is. They put their own traps in the water, bring them up and prepare them in the kitchen around the back, so you get an absolute freshness straight from the sea, straight to the kitchen, and then straight to your table. And once they put it on the grill, it's a whole different ballgame. Let's try it with the, and rub some of that butter sauce, the homemade butter sauce, which is a secret butter sauce. Once again, very nice consistency of the meat. That means it's cooked perfectly. That light grill that they put onto it after just poaching it for a little bit, adds that flavor of the butter and the seasoning right down into it. It's very, very natural flavors that you're getting out of the seasoning, but very fresh as well. So the ingredients and the freshness of the catch that comes from right there, it pairs very well together. Once you put that fresh butter sauce on it, lather it onto it, let it go into the grooves, the crevices, all the way down into the shell of the lobster, and let it soak. It's just really good flavors that are enlightening and very, very nice on the palate. It brings out a real Jamaican flavor and a real Jamaican style of freshness. That lobster meat hit different. I mean, this is a lobster, bouncy flavor, juicyful, and just dripping. And once you do what we're about to do, is just smother it in that butter. Smother it in that lobster butter. That's what I call too much drip. That is what I call way too much drip. Ooh, I don't even know where to go. That's how you get a hit of what that lobster butter really is. That's how you really get to taste what. If you come here, please smother it all over, but make sure you get into this part of the lobster sauce. I mean, you can barely, well, it's going right back onto it, but if you can get into here, all of that flavor, that unique blend that they put together, that home secret sauce, it just has a very nice pairing with this lobster meat. Masterful. Look at this lobster tail, the redness, the juiciness, the seasoning that's just all over it. Look at that, the bounciness, how juicy it is when you dip this down into the, oh man, when you dip this and just mush it around in there. Look how perfectly it fits. It's almost like it's meant to come back with all of that. Getting down to the last of the meal, and I must say I've thoroughly enjoyed every bite, every taste. The complexity is simple, but it works, and the flavors are very much united. They're very much harmonized. They're very much giving off the right things that we look for when we go out and looking for good Jamaican food. Something that don't have a lot of spice, or you can choose to have a lot of spice. Fish. The lobster with the homemade butter sauce, butter, and the shrimp with that turmeric, the cinnamon, and the ginger. Just very delectable. Everything just goes and has that natural, nice, when you walk into the place, you get that nice, laid back, island romantic, just nice hidden gem vibe. And it really comes out in the food, in the structure of everything that they do from the kitchen to the front. Everything is very well done, very well prepared, and very nicely prepared. Flavors, natural ingredients, seaside, fresh seafood. There's not much more you could ask for with flavors that coming out of a kitchen like this. Even to the last bite, shell it, it's over. I ate everything. I was joking to the lobster trap right there, so, and it goes straight into the kitchen.